Is it time to buy or sell Advanced Micro Devices stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Advanced Micro Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has categorized Advanced Micro Devices as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.71. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing a gain of 18.59% since we initially recommended purchasing Advanced Micro Devices 11 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.69% per day since its designation as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned in the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which typically presents an appealing selling opportunity for short-term traders as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $117.54 would initially signify a slower decline, but could also be the first indicator of a potential trend reversal. Examining the current 3-month trend, it suggests a possible decline of 4.43% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 38.14% to negative 4.12%. In terms of the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a decline of 40.01%, according to our calculations. The stock's performance could vary from negative 64.29% to negative 40.05% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $41.84 and $70.24. Our latest daily update for Advanced Micro Devices includes the headline, Evaluation of Advanced Micro Devices stock downgraded after the last trading session. The Advanced Micro Devices stock price increased by 1.9% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, rising from $114.99 to $117.17. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.92%, ranging from a low of $116.01 to a high of $118.24. The price has risen on 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 18.59% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 2 million shares, with a total of 41 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $4.84 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices may signal divergence and could indicate potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $187.28, while the lowest was $76.48. Currently, the price is 37.44%, or $70.11, below the 52-week high, and 48.45%, or $110.13, below the all-time high reached on the 8th of March, 2024, when the price peaked at $227.30. Advanced Micro Devices, commonly referred to as AMD, has made significant progress as of May 16, 2025, positioning itself as a formidable competitor in the artificial intelligence sector, surpassing Intel with its robust strategy. AMD's first quarter earnings reveal a remarkable 36% increase in revenue, largely driven by the growing demand for AI solutions. Their graphics processing units, particularly the MI300X and the anticipated MI350 series, are at the forefront of AI inference performance, potentially challenging NVIDIA's current market dominance. AMD has seen a noteworthy 14.2% increase in its stock price this week alone, reflecting positive investor sentiment following these earnings results. The stock has risen 31% in the past month, indicating strong momentum supported by a solid product portfolio and strategic partnerships. despite ongoing challenges such as export restrictions to China. In terms of valuation, AMD's forward price-to-earnings ratio stands at 24.45, and its price-earnings-to-growth ratio is below 1, suggesting that the stock may still be undervalued, especially with earnings growth projected to be between 31% and 45% annually. As the demand for AI inference reaches a critical point, this positions AMD for substantial growth in both data centers and AI market revenues in the coming years. In the short term, the positive earnings report and the surge in stock price indicate strong investor confidence, likely leading to continued upward momentum. In the long term, the expected benefits from the ramp-up of the MI350 GPU and a shifting focus on AI infrastructure could result in sustained growth, potentially offering investors over 50% upside as fundamentals improve. Overall, AMD's strategic advancements in AI technology and its financial performance suggest a positive trajectory for the stock. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AMD a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush rated AMD as outperform with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned AMD a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Bank of America Securities rated AMD as buy with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AMD a buy rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Advanced Micro Devices stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the stock receives a neutral rating from the analysts. The following signals have been identified for Advanced Micro Devices. The Advanced Micro Devices stock exhibits buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is present due to the relationship between the two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected from levels at $110.71 and $97.45. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices rose. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Some negative signals have also been generated, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, May 14, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by approximately 0.467%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 31 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 19 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 12 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 11 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 18 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 6 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 131 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for Advanced Micro Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $100.36 and $96.84. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this support is broken, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this instance, Advanced Micro Devices finds support just below today's level at $100.36. Should this level be breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $96.84 and $88.70. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is deemed to carry a high risk. In the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.23 between its high and low, representing a change of 1.92%. Over the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 3.46%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for advanced micro devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 650 ten-thousandths of a dollar. Keep an eye on these figures as they can greatly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for advanced micro devices. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for advanced micro devices is at 117.72. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, advanced micro devices encounters its first support level at 100.36. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for advanced micro devices from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 8th of May, 2025, Elizabeth Vanderslice conducted an insider purchase of 1,547 shares of common stock. On the same day, Elizabeth Vanderslice also conducted an insider sale of 1,547 shares of restricted stock units. On the 8th of May, 2025, Abhijit Talwalkar conducted an insider purchase of 1,547 shares of common stock. On that same day, Abhijit Talwalkar also conducted an insider sale of 1,547 shares of restricted stock units. On the 8th of May, 2025, John A. Olson conducted an insider purchase of 1,547 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 15.958. Overall, insiders purchased 710,848 shares and sold 1,021,944 shares in the last 100 trades. We recommend setting the stop loss at $113.62, reflecting a decrease of 3.03%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which inherently increases the risk involved. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 82, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is advanced micro devices stock a good buy? Advanced micro devices present several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy at this time. Currently, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, allowing for accumulation while we wait for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical aspects, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock from a buy to a hold or accumulate recommendation since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price may be overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 19th of May, we anticipate that advanced micro devices will open lower by 3 cents and begin trading at $117.14. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing the information provided, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.